Smiles and a very long handshake. They know this will be difficult, so both were trying to make the start at least as civilised as possible.
I hope that today we can identify priorities and a timetable that would allow me to report to the European Council later this week that we had a constructive opening of negotiations.
There's more that unites us than that divides us. So while there will undoubtedly be challenging times ahead of us in the negotiations, we will do all that we can to ensure that we deliver a deal that works in the best interests of all citizens.
The British position going into these talks is what some are calling hard Brexit. Britain wants complete control of immigration policy and the ability to make trade deals with countries like the US or India. Currently, the EU does that for us. But for Britain to achieve all that, we'd have to leave the European single market and the customs union, which could make it much harder to sell our goods and services into Europe, currently our biggest export market. The election, though, means Labour now think they can shape the kind of Brexit we get, with the priority on jobs rather than borders and immigration.
I don't believe there's a majority in Parliament for the extreme version of Brexit that the Prime Minister took to the country, and therefore I'm hoping that new objectives can be agreed, and the sooner the better.
For others, there can be no compromise.
If David Davis comes back with a deal that compromises on the very principles on which that referendum was fought, then I think it's something that is going to be letting down the British people.
So the talking's begun. There's a long way to go.